There was a rare weeknight where I asked my wife if I could shower. See, these are the kinds of things when you have an infant that you need to ask for permission. I used to ask her to pick me up from DC because I forgot that the metro stopped running before the taps did. Now, I ask if I could shower. And she granted me permission this one rare weeknight, and I was so excited. I just sat in there and soaked in this warm water and breathed the throat-soothing steam for about 10 minutes before I even put shampoo in my hair. It was fantastic. And it was right at that point in time when my wife knocked on the door with her knee because she had our baby daughter naked from the waist down, held out in front of her with both hands like a punter holds the ball right before he kicks it. And I was like, okay, I could see that she needed help, so I'm like, okay, I got out, and apparently what had happened was my daughter had pooped so explosively that it shot up her diaper and covered most of her back. And not wanting to back down from a challenge, my wife decided, all right, I'm going to take care of this myself, and with a very squirmy baby on a changing table, managed to get poop on Mabel's head. So this is when she admitted defeat and came upstairs, and I said, okay, this is an act of God. God does not want me to condition my hair tonight. So I rinsed off, I got out, put a towel on, and this is where we keep the baby tub. That's why she needed into this bathroom. So I had to unlock her, get her in, and hey, while you're out of the shower, can you help me clean the poop off of our daughter's head? So we laid Mabel down in the adult tub first to clean the bulk off. And in doing so, she was a little bit freaked out, I could tell. Or maybe it's because she was soaking wet, still had her onesie on, and there was poop on her head. But anyway, she was freaked out a little bit, and we cleaned the bulk off, and then in an act of baby triage, I decided, hey, why don't we cut off the onesie? And my wife said, I don't think I want scissors anywhere near our squirming baby. Good point, honey. See, this is why there are two people. This is why I'm glad there's two of us. So we got the onesie off, threw it immediately in the diaper pail, and we cleaned our baby to the point where she was never cleaner in her life, and to this day probably has never been as clean as she was at that point in time. So I learned something though. I learned that when you have an infant, you just can't shower during the week. It's just not going to happen. And if you do, never answer the door. At least our little daughter has a new nickname, our little poop head. So, all right. Thanks, everybody.